you have sold some very significant items at auction. Can you tell us about a few of them?
I can. One interesting item that I sold, the very first successful item that I sold that was a kind of a no minimum, no reserve sale, I was selling at Julian's, and we were doing a sale for Music Rising, which was Edge and U2. The Edge was there. I met him, had a picture with him. He's a neat guy and a Christian man. And it's hard for anybody to comprehend in the music business at the level they're in, which is hundreds of millions or billions of dollars worth of records been sold, that anybody at that level could retain a Christian faith, but he did. And so that auction was held at the Hard Rock Cafe, downtown New York City at Times Square. And it's the same stage that literally Michael Jackson sang, and all the great, the Monkees, or whoever you want to talk about, Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, every famous music group in the world, when they came to the United States, all of them would have sang in that very place we held this auction. It's a neat place. It holds about 600 people. We had about 100 different media people there from all over the area because New York's an international city. And I was selling Jimi Hendrix guitar. It was estimated, it was a stage guitar that he actually used on stage for 3 or 4 years, estimated between 80 and 110,000. I asked $1 million to start the guitar. Nobody bid, but somebody did bid 100,000, and it went up to 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400,000, 420, 425, now 450, 475, went up 500, and sold right there for 475,000. We sold that for 475,000. True story. The guy that sold it gave me a $10,000 cash tip for doing that for him, because he made about 400,000 more than he expected. And he paid the guy I was working for, who was also paying me as an auctioneer on a fee basis, he paid him 20% commission, and the people that bought it paid another 20% commission. So that was an interesting deal. One of the most exciting things and unique things that I sold was I sold some Elvis Presley items also, and I sold those at Planet Hollywood in Vegas. It's an annual sale for Julian's. And Elvis Presley had these little bottles, plastic bottles, that he had his prescriptions on. And they were consigned by Elvis Presley's doctor. And so there were like 12 of them, and I thought these things might not bring $100. I don't know who in the world would want a plastic pill bottle, even though it's got Elvis Presley's name on it. Those brought from $7,000 each to $12,000 each. I was stunned. Then he had the TCB, taking care of business, necklace that he wore on stage. There were 4 of them that he owned. This is one that he actually had on stage, estimated between $30,000 and $40,000. It brought $100,000. And then Marilyn Monroe wore a robe, a terry cloth robe. The estimate on this robe was $800 to $1,200, and I sold that for $100,000. It was the last item she wore before she took the pills and went to bed. So that's why it brought so much money. It was laying on the bed where she passed away. So those are, in Michael Jackson, recently I just sold a jacket that he wore in the music video Bad. And you know, there's people from all over the world bidding. A guy from China was there. The estimate was $8,000 to $12,000. And I said he'll give 20 to start the bidding, and 3 hands went up. I've been taught when there's a lot of bidders for the money, then that's already more than they thought it would bring. So I just went 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $80,000, could have been 80, 90, 100, given 90, sold $80,000 there. No, I didn't do that. What I did was I said, I close it here at 80,000. Sir, since you're from China, you came to buy this, you've already paid too much. Why don't you give me 100,000 and I'll just sell it to you? And he said, yeah, I'll do it. And I said, sold $100,000. Ladies and gentlemen, he raised his own bid. Let's give this man a big America welcome. And he stood up and he bowed and everybody clapped, and it was an awesome, exciting thing. So the guy raised his own bid, $20,000, plus paid a $20,000 buyer premium. So he paid $120,000 for that one item. But that's what the auction business is about. It's exciting. Like 20, 30, one of them at 30,000, 40, get your hand in the air, be a winner, be a buyer. $40,000, you'd have been 50, and 60,000. I got 60 right there, the gentleman, and now 70,000. Anybody else? I got 60, 70. Don't lose this deal at 70,000, now $80,000. Anybody else? 80. Sold $70,000. The Lord's perfect number. Praise the Lord.
Holy mackerel. We're going to have to get you on your own series here.